Do you think it would have been easier for her to park on the same side where the gas pump is instead of mangling that hose all crazy? Come on, lady. Oh, she just pulled the sword from the stone too. Oh, she getting gas all over the... Oh, come on, girl.
Stone Cold.
What is wrong with you? I'm telling you guys, the stuff you see in Sterling Heights and Warren and Roseville, like a whole bunch of goofies out here. Do you guys think I locked my car enough? Let me know down in the comments. I'm going into this hardware store. I gotta find weights for my tent and I gotta find lighting for my tent because Epyon Royal is participating at this new night market. And I saw pictures from last weekend. We weren't there, obviously. Last weekend I saw pictures and there was a shitload of people, so I'm gonna be there this weekend. Yeah, this is the one.
Perfect.
What up, guys? It's your boy Gray Hoodie. Back out of retirement. My hair's looking a mess. Doug, you know what it is when I'm getting the tornadoes. That means it's early. Shouts out to Salt Donut. That means it's early. I got somewhere to go, and I don't plan on being back for a very long time, which is exactly what's going on today. I got Eastern Market Saturday, because today's Saturday, from like 7 in the morning until like 4 p.m. And then from like 5 p.m. until 12 in the morning, like midnight, I have a different night market at a different park in Detroit. Not in the suburbs, like in Detroit. So this should be interesting. Yo, so we're out here. Event number 2. This one starts at 7 and ends at midnight, I think. Got a castle in the background. That's a hood castle. But yeah, the Easter market was from like 6 or 7 in the morning until 4 p.m. This one I got here at like 5 and it technically starts at like 7 and then it ends at midnight. So I've pretty much been selling clothes all day long. The grind never stops. So y'all saw when I went to the store for these, when it gets dark, you just turn this on. I think I'm gonna get electrocuted, yo. Hold up. Where the
Stone
fuck is the power
Cold.
button? Yo, what the
Stone Cold.
Hold on, yeah. Oh, there it is. There's like a red nipple on the bottom. The fuck?
Stone Cold.
That red nipple. Oh. Then we're gonna put them like that. And then it'll light up all the shirts. At least that's the plan anyway. Let me scoop these boxes up. So we got one right there. And we got one right there. Yo, what the f?
Stone Cold.
Yo, y'all better not bump into my car. Yo, what the hell? Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy BZ. This is Eastern Market Sunday. Yesterday I was at Eastern Market from like 7 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon. Then I went straight from there to Beacon Park in Detroit and was selling there from like 6 to midnight. Left there at like 12:31 in the morning. Went to the crib, went to sleep, woke up at like 8, and now I'm back here. But I didn't even go to sleep when I went home. Like, I went to bed like 2:30 in the morning, and I'm here. I look like shit, don't I? What do you guys think of these shirts? I call these shirts the Layer 1. And I call it the Layer 1 because you see this little logo? It's in the center of my chest. I like to wear layers, so these shirts aren't like, you could wear them by themselves because I like it, but like it makes the most sense when you layer it. So in the fall, when I got a nice jacket and you got it on but you don't zip it all the way up, and you let it zip down, or maybe you don't button it at all and the jacket opens up, you'll be able to see that little logo. The logo is color matched with the shirt. It's a little lighter so it stands out more, but it's color matched with the shirt. And it's kind of like being able to wear something that's branded but also very simple, and that's what I'm all about. What do you guys think? And the good thing about these shirts, for those of you who aren't from Michigan or Detroit, is it's like classic Epyon Royal. Text logo, very simple. It's not gonna have any print anywhere on the shirt, and the only other place where it's gonna be branded is the tag on the inside of the shirt. There's not gonna be any hem tags, anything like that. So it's real simple. They're gonna be very affordable. They're very premium quality. If you guys are supporters of the channel and you don't like the Detroit stuff, you don't like the Michigan stuff, pick these up, because these are gonna be your new favorite shirt. It's gonna be called the Layer 1. And in the fall and winter, I'm gonna be creating Layer 2 and Layer 3 options. So that way it'll be like a full outfit. You could get the Layer 1 with like the contrasting Layer 2, the contrasting Layer 3. It's all gonna be color coordinated, looking fly as hell, curated by me, so you know I'll be looking fly. But yeah, they're not on the website yet, but when they do drop on the website, I would definitely add that to one of my videos. Let's get to selling, man. I'm so over this weekend. I gotta print so many shirts this week coming up, but this is the life I chose, and the brand is doing really well. I'm making a lot of money, and the most important thing is, by doing things like Eastern Market, I'm increasing my awareness, and I'm reaching completely new demographics. You know, your mom might come here and buy a shirt from me online or at shows or at contests and stuff. Your mom ain't buying a shirt from me. At Eastern Market, your mom is wearing my shirt. Shout out to all the moms. Let's get it. What up, guys? As you saw, we did the Eastern Market, we did the night market, and then the next day we did the Eastern Market again. So that was like from 6. I left for Eastern Market Saturday at 6 in the morning. After Eastern Market Saturday, I went straight to, I'm dying, y'all. I went straight to the night market, and I was there till midnight. Well, the market ended at midnight, but after like packing up and putting all the stuff in the car, it was like 1 in the morning. Went home, got home, it was like, I don't know, 1:15 or something. I actually live a lot closer to downtown. Yeah, so that was cool. And then the next day, I had to get up at like 6:37 to go to the Eastern Market Sunday market. So it was pretty much, I was sitting at my booth selling clothes for pretty much like 2 days straight. Slept for a few hours. But it's cool, man. Like, I used to not want to be a part of things like that, like little indie markets, because when I first started the brand, I felt like, yeah, this is a legit brand. You don't see Nike setting up at an indie market, blah blah blah, and you kind of like I think like all young brand owners do that. Like, my stuff is so legit, I want to be in the stores, bro. But like in actuality, it's like, if there's money, new customers, and potentially new contacts at these events, why wouldn't I go? You know, like what's the alternative? Sit in the office and fulfill online orders and like just always be on social media? It's like I used to do that so much. That was like my Epyon Royal was comprised of maintain the social media to a T, post on social media every single hour, every single social media platform, all the time. And it's like, yeah, that gets you sales. It will help you get your brand out there. But for your mental health, it's like you can only do that for a few years before you start deteriorating and wanting to just go do something new. At least if you're like me. You know, some people might not want to go out there in the real world. But for me, it's like important to, you know, sell shirts to your grandma, sell shirts to your little sister, like your dad or whoever. You know, like it's a whole different audience than, you know, us primarily dudes. Although a lot of females do support my brand, and I acknowledge that and appreciate that. But I mean, it is predominantly male. But it's cool for me to get out there and sell stuff to everybody that's not a young male American, you know. But right now I'm with the boss dog. We are going to go, I think we're going to go to Partridge Creek, which is like a local outdoor mall. They encourage you to bring dogs there. I think we're going to go there for a walk. Normally we either go to the trails or we'll go to this park. I think it's called like May Stecker. We'll go do our walks there, but he doesn't really see too many people out there or any dogs. And I know it's kind of early, it's 10:50 right now, but maybe there's some dogs there, maybe he can see some people, that kind of stuff. People and dogs excite him so much, and I feel like it helps drain his energy, so then when I get to the office, he's not bouncing off the walls or yelling at me, because he likes to bitch at me when I'm not doing what he wants to do, which every waking hour is typically play, or like he wants to steal my socks or underwear and run around. But that's what we're doing now. I'm gonna just keep recording throughout the day, and we'll see. If it's boring as hell, let me know. I mean, if it's boring as hell, you might as well just unsubscribe. But if you enjoy the video, hit that subscribe button. I'll put the subscribe button, a picture of it right here, but you still have to click down below. I'm not fancy with the annotations. Yeah, let's go. Oh, boss loves this song. Hey, boss woke up real quick. When the homie turn the cute little fee down on the low key, she know how it feels. She was checking up on me when the game she was spinning in my ear. When this song comes on, I literally just kind of wish I could fast forward it to the Ludacris verse. Come on, Luda, hurry up. Luda, ridiculous, conspicuous. We're on the power. If the hold the head steady, I'ma milk the cow. Oh! Boss says he doesn't touch any kind of money that doesn't have Ben Franklin's face on it. Sorry, George. Hey, let's go. It's gonna be a long night at the office. I don't think boss is ready. He's fussy. We went on like 3 walks already. Go to bed, bro. If you're fussy, go to bed. I just went to Little Caesars, got the cheapest pizza in the game. I got some energy drinks, and now I'm ready to get through this work that I kind of haven't been able to do on account of the whole Easter market and Beacon market, all these things I've been doing, traveling and shit. So it's time to get it done. Let's go. Back at Harbor Freight Tools. Yeah, the lights I bought a few days ago, they get way too hot, and I don't want customers at the night market burning themselves. So I'm here, and yeah, I gotta get some LED lights because these, I don't even know what kind of bulb those are, but they get really, really hot. No good, guys. So it's been a while since I've charged the drone or even used the drone. I brought the drone to the office. I might try to find some excuses to use it. I want to kind of find, hold on, let me turn this fan on. I kind of want to find more like commercial clients. For those of you who don't know, I've actually done a few commercials for a few different businesses, and I've used this drone for some of those commercials, and I want to find more excuses to use it. Hey boss, are you ready to go to the park and go walkies? Go to the park and go walkies? Good boy. Hey boss, do you like the park? Do you wanna go walkies? Guys, it's flooding. Boy, if you don't stop raining, boy. Woo. So I just left the gym, and now it's raining real crazy. And people in Michigan, I think they forget that they live in a state where it's like rainy, snowy, like the weather conditions are always random. Yet whenever it does rain, man, my hair's looking crazy right now. What happened? Oh yeah, I left the gym, so my hair's all wet and nasty, and plus it's raining. I got soaked. I'm not even wearing a shirt underneath this because the t-shirt I was wearing got soaked, so I had this hoodie in the car. But anyways, guys, people in Michigan, right? Let me tell you about Michiganders. When it rains or snows, they panic like, oh my god, I've never seen this shit before. What is in the road? And they all drive like ass. They get real spooky. They start braking all the time. They start trying to merge without using their turn signal. It's like the apocalypse. They just want to get back in their 4-bedroom bungalow and be safe, you know? But not me. Hey, what the fuck? Speaking of the devil, what the fuck, bruh? Anyways, so today, Fernando came out, Illuminando, you guys know him, and his girlfriend Michelle. I had a few products that I wanted to put in an online store ASAP that they're not like the type of product you can mock up in Photoshop and just be like good enough. You know, you actually have to photograph the item or else it doesn't translate as well. So he came out, we took a few pictures of that, and they're not up yet. I don't know, it depends on whenever you watch this, but those will be up in the online store soonish. I'm heading back to the office. I have a lot of computer stuff that I want to try to churn through. It's 8 p.m. by the way. I have a lot of computer stuff I want to get through. And then tomorrow, which is Friday, I'm pretty much going to be printing shirts the entire day almost. I mean, let's hope not, because, you know, I'd like to, you know, not be a slave for, you know, a few hours, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Hit up that, I don't know, go do something that's not work related. But I gotta print shirts tomorrow because last weekend I had all those events and I was like sold out of so many shirts, and I feel like I disappointed a lot of people and I lost a lot of sales because I didn't have certain sizes, and I'm trying to avoid that happening again. So I'm trying to wrap up a lot of stuff today and stay late in the office, so tomorrow I could do that. And then Saturday I have Easter market in the morning, you guys know that, and then I have Beacon Park in the afternoon, and then on Sunday I have Easter market in the morning again, so it's pretty busy. When you gotta get out of your car to go into the office, but you really don't want to get out of your car. I added some new lights to the booth. What do you guys think? It was just too dark in here. Shouts out to Shaquille O'Feal for the light hookup. Y'all, that's Fernando. He thinks he's being sneaky. He thinks he's being sneaky. Oh wait, he coming over. Hold up. I don't know if she's in costume. Something crazy is going on over there, guys. I don't know if you guys can see that, but must have been some kind of accident. It was raining out here a while ago. This is what time it is. 12:17 a.m. I'm leaving the HQ, and yeah, that's what's going on over there. The fuck. All right, let's go check it out. Maybe I'll take this wide angle off. Yo, what the hell happened? Oh my god, yo. That's crazy. In an accident like that, I know you guys probably couldn't pick it up on a camera, but there were a handful of cars in that intersection completely demolished. Like the cabin area where humans are supposed to be to operate the automobiles were completely demolished. I don't know how that happens, guys. I don't know if alcohol is involved. I don't know if it's because it just rained. Like there was a rainstorm here for like, I don't know, an hour or something. I don't know what happened. I didn't see it. I just saw the aftermath. And anytime I'm reminded of like mortality, it really puts things into perspective for me. As a business owner, it's easy. Police. As a business owner, it's easy to get caught up in, oh, what's important. Oh, you kind of sweat all this small stuff, and things aren't going perfect in your life, or maybe you don't make as much money as you want, or something. There's always some little trivial thing going on. But at the end of the day, you just gotta remember, you're alive, you're not dead. You can, when it's cold outside, you could turn the heat on and be warm, and when it's hot outside, you could turn the AC on and be cold. If you don't got AC in your house, you probably got it in your car. If you don't got AC in your car, you could probably go to the local mall and cool off that way. We have a lot of amenities in this world that a lot of other people don't get to have, and a lot of amenities your grandparents didn't have, and an infinite amount of amenities compared to like what their grandparents had. You know, it's easy to get caught up in all this stuff when you don't have that kind of reminder that you could die, and if you die, none of the stuff that you cry about matters at all. And I think if you could interview some of the people that have died, they would laugh at you and be like, hey, don't sweat any of that, just be glad that you have life. And that's something I want to instill in this channel too, because I know we get caught up on the channel with business stuff and clothing and all these things that kind of don't matter at the end of the day. Speaking of things that don't matter, I was low-key borderline depressed that that Taco Bell over there was closed, because it's midnight. You know, that's fourth meal territory. I don't care if it's Sunday. Taco Bell, that's fourth meal. You're supposed to be open for me. You know what I mean? But regardless, guys, whenever you think you got it hard, whenever you're struggling, just remember, like, you could breathe. There's billions of people that can't say the same thing, and the people that can't say the same thing, that aren't living as comfortable as you, that's a whole nother ball game. So just enjoy your life, work hard, and whenever shit gets you down, man, remember, it doesn't matter. You don't need the flyest everything, as long as you got life. Peace. Lakeside Mall. I actually just picked up some new shoes from Journeys. I got those black and white Alpha Bounce Adidas shoes. My boy Doug, he's my plug. They were like normally like $100, and he got me like a huge discount, so I paid like $45 or something like that for them. I had those 3 days. Actually, I had 6 days. It was like the Easter Market, the Beacon Market, and then the Easter Market Sunday. It was like 3 events back to back. And I was just kind of like, my feet were hurting. I was wearing those Supras because I don't want to wear my NMDs and like fuck them up. So I was wearing those Supras, and they were just super uncomfortable. So I felt like if I'm out here making all these sales, I need to be comfortable. So I got some real simple black and white Alpha Bounce. I've never owned a pair of Alpha Bounce, so we'll see how comfortable they are, kind of like long term. But this is the first pair of shoes I bought myself since like December, so I don't feel too guilty. You know, I don't like to waste money on shit, but I felt like this was kind of necessary. And I bought some socks too, because all the socks that I had like holes in them. I'm sure a lot of you dudes are the same way, like you just wear the same socks forever. But yeah, now I'm heading back to the office. I'll probably stop by Chipotle before I do that, and then I'm gonna go to the office and, you know, see where the day takes me. Let's go. Yeah, guys, so I left the mall and I'm at Chipotle, about to get my food for probably the entire day, because I get the hugest burrito. Something I wanted to touch on, man. I'm so excited to get a new pair of shoes, and it literally cost me $45 for $100 pair of shoes. It's fucking incredible. And a lot of you might be saying like, oh, it's just shoes, like who really cares? But for me, growing up poor, when you're a kid and you know I had a single parent, my mom paid for everything, and it's like you had some play shoes which usually were too small for you, or it's like just ugly shitty shoes like some Kmart brand, and then you had some school shoes which could have been like some Nike or Adidas or some Vans or something from like the mall. But you didn't get to wear your school shoes when you played, and if you did, like my mom was like, yeah, if you want to wear your school shoes and go play and you fuck them up, I'm not gonna just get you a new pair because you fucked them up. So for me, it was always like, you know, 90% of the time I had like some dusty ass shoes that usually hurt my feet. So when I got older and had jobs, I just bought tons and tons of shoes. I had a plug at Vox Footwear. I was getting Vox shoes. I don't even know if it's a brand anymore, but I was getting Vox shoes for like $10 a pair, $20 a pair, and I was loading up. So I was skating some, I was stocking some, I was selling them on the side for like 30 bucks. In high school, I probably had like around 200 pairs of shoes. I never wore the same pair of shoes twice in the same like 2-month time span. I had to rotate. And it was kind of like from that weird growing up lesser fortunate and like always wanting to have a fresh pair of shoes. And so when I started at Epyon Royal, I like started selling them off, and like I just wore black shoes every day. I didn't really care because I was focused on the brand and not wasting money. And when I moved from my last office to the current office, I had like a ton of shoes there, and they were all old skate shoes, like, but they were all new. They were like never worn or lightly worn, but I would never wear them today, and they're uncomfortable and they're ugly to me. So I sold all of them for cheap, like 160 bucks for like 70 pairs of shoes or whatever. And lately I've been wearing these black Supras, the Supra Stacks, so they're like very basic shoes. And I've been working every weekend, all weekend, 6 in the morning until midnight, and then 6 in the morning until like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's like my feet hurt. And to finally go to the store, because I've been, my boy Doug, Salt Donut, you guys know him, works at this Journeys, and I'll go in there like randomly, you know, like if I'm going to Chipotle or some shit, I'll just pop in and try on like 10 pairs of shoes and be like, all right, peace, and not buy nothing. So today, to be able to go in there and just be like, all right, man, I worked hard enough this weekend, I'm gonna treat myself to a pair of new shoes. They were on sale for like 75 bucks, and then he took like a 40% off of that. So, you know, I feel blessed. It's a good feeling. I got them on my feet now. I wore them out of the mall. I took them Supras, put them in the box, and I'll probably just skate those eventually, you know what I'm saying? Because I got some nicer ones. But yeah, it's like I come from humble beginnings, and things like this excite me. And I know you guys see a lot of this like kind of glitzy shit, and like backstage, and like the office and the computer, and like all this fancy shit. And but I want you guys to know, like, I come from probably a similar place to where a lot of y'all come from, and we got to appreciate these small things, because it's these small things I think make a bigger impact on us than just having a ton of money. Because like I get a lot of money, but like I don't spend it on myself, if that makes any sense. I kind of just put it back into the brand. So to be able to spend a little bit of money on myself every once in a while, it makes a huge impact on my like mental health and my happiness. So I just felt like I would kind of share that insight with you guys. Let's go get that Chipotle because I'm starving. Yo, what the
Stone
f*** is
Cold.
up? Back in the office. I got a whole bunch of
Stone Cold.
I got a whole bunch of shirts that I need tagged. Stephanie, if you're seeing this, I need your help. I need tags. Help! And yeah, and your boy just got Chipotle. So right now, I'm about to eat some of this. I can't eat all of it. I always get a big ass one. I'm gonna eat some of this, and then I'm gonna pick this stuff up, and then I'm gonna make my to-do list. and see where the day takes me. Let's just get back in office mode. I've been at events all weekend last week, printing, and realistically, I have like so many more shirts I have to print. It sucks. I don't know. Next time I print that street shirt, I'm probably just gonna print way more than I need, just so I can take a break from printing. But yeah, let's get it. Back to putting these away and continuing to put these away. The life of an entrepreneur.